going down to the barbershop. Breathe life into our heads. This is mentioning like, you subscribe, or contribution would be highly appreciated. From yours truly, the B.O.N.G.A.
Yeah, shout out and yeah, subscribe, follow everywhere on all social media platforms. The handle is Bonga _ the mass embrace. Everywhere.
It's the mass embrace with the B.O.N.G.A.
Shonja.
Bonga is on the seat.
That's number.
We ain't want that.
Oh, but I don't got none.
Yeah.
That's just
Yeah, I know.
Money is not as frequent in prison as it is outside. Cigarettes become a form of commodity or a form of trade or a form. They work in the same way cash does, but in form of cigarettes. Everything in prison is being labeled according to cigarettes. For instance, you want a new sheet, you have to buy it in cigarettes.
Wow.
Those people don't supply with a sheet. They don't supply you see yourself through. And then there are people in prison who phone their people from outside world to send them like blankies, but for reselling. But mostly it's not being resold for money. Because money is a scarce resource, which the police they come and raid, and then when they find it, they keep for themselves. You understand? So you want anything in there, you just buy it with cigarettes. You want a sheet, they charge you in cigarettes. To say, give us 80 cigarettes, we'll give you a sheet. The mass embrace with the B.O.N.G.A.
Hey, of somebody who does a voiceover, like you said, they get 20K, right? Around 20K, I know. I think so. And like you've done a lot, so I'm
no,
thinking...
they get more than 20K. The 20K just belongs to the initial voiceover guy. They get more than that. The 20K comes from a cut, which they already been given. They are being given something like 100 and something thousand. Yeah, I get it's also for broadcasting fees, what blah 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 blah. Yeah.
Okay, nah.
Yeah.
I see.
That is why there's a lot of money in advertisement. That is why people are encouraged to do social media so they can do their own
advertising
ads,
like
because now
companies,
there's no longer a middleman like a corp. So that's why they make a killing. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
Wow.
And since like B.O.N.G.A, for instance, they charge lesser for advertising these people compared to the SABC. Options people are running to the socials as an alternative. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, man.
Yo, totally up. And then the next question I have for you, Mr. Bonga, is yesterday you mentioned like people want you to actually rap or go into music.
Musically, man, I was but now especially hip hop. I used to love hip hop. Hey, back at school, daughter, I had like manuscripts this thick, you understand? So, Mara, it's been a while since I haven't been doing that. So, Manga Buyela and touch base again. Nhlale phansi with the pen and paper, like, I'm telling you, potency shall be born of that concussion. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So hip hop, I do hip hop, afraid. Yeah, lyrically, majesty, that's what's up.
I'm actually gonna add that clip you actually did yesterday.
Okay, that's what's up.
But if you can, like, do you think you can maybe hoy in a few bars?
This guy.
16, I'm shopping at 16.
Okay, I ain't gonna diss y'all. I'm gonna hit you with facts. Been together for 9 years with less than 10 tracks. What the F is that? You MFNs are whack. How you gonna have lines when you never been on the map? You clap. And then nothing else to say to the masses. Y'all are played out and you'll never drop a classic. Typically, stuff like that.
Wow.
So, if I ever have to perform or check in on text, I'm gonna drop the mic and let them really spit on his sets. Young Chol. Shalapans.
Yeah, wow. Wow. Multi.
Ukuthi yeah. Angimanje sis avoid ne vulgar. Phela ngithi thina si rapper na ne vulgar. So hey dog, yeah. Because we express in anger, you know. So there's a bit of vulgar here and there, you know.
Hey, because you know, like black people, like we've been very disadvantaged.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, so, legit. Yeah.
So you can understand where the
it's an expression of affection. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah. From the hoods, Makasi, you understand, Makonene and whatnot. I put me in Mpana, I have seen and been there, done that, dog. I told you, most because I was also detained for 3 years.
Oh, yeah.
I did a 3-year sentence, Papa, and the things I saw there. Hey, dog, eat dog type of scenario. Oh, yeah. But we'll divulge on that in just some other day. No, I'm some paid to B.O.N.G.A. Yeah, man.
Because you know, I kept on hearing you in passing saying you've been in there, and you know, like I was like, oh, dang, yeah. But yeah, as you said, next time. No, I'm curious. I want to ask you what happened. But like, yeah, what happened? Yeah.
God, that's deep, son. Okay, I see trailer. Right. From the court, my out. Nah. Yeah. You have been found guilty of in possession of illicit substances. The state finds no other alternative but to hand down a sentence which is adequate to your offense. So, Mr. B.O.N.G.A, you are being given 3 years into detention. No, please. You understand? From the court, we are a hofsel. More figure that dog. We are born, understand? But because I was years strategy, I never gave a shit. Like change as in Peganla. I'm a man on my own, Papa. You understand? Lana was stabbed. You remember I told you I was stabbed by 4 colored guys who wanted to rob me. Not Pagat, Langapand. Oh. Yeah. So there's not a sense of pain anymore. No, it's a while ago. Yeah, so there's no sense of pain. It overwhelms me. You understand that? Come may come. Mara. Wow. I'm in it. You understand? Sharp. Mina, I was being Ninkani just and I've been watching in their faces with Peranla, do whatever must come. I'm not into your bullshit. You understand? It's one thing I've noticed with prison in Pinjami, once you become a man straight up in Jayam, that's your first tool of survival. Once you can come there, oh my bloody goodness, they'll chow you down in Jayam. You understand? Sharp. Okay, another thing in your prison, you know? Okay, things like cell phones, you know, things like even Wi-Fi is going to prison, you know? Sure. They're being smuggled in. Guess how? Through the anus, Papa. Through the anus. You understand? I have known guys in prison who've smuggled something this big. Yeah. I have guys. You know what they do first? You put tissue, like tissue. Oh, and then yeah. And then secondly, you put soft tight. You know that cling wrap. Oh yeah. Cling wrap, that plastic cling wrap. That you know what's cling wrap. Plastic soft touch. Yeah, repugudla and whatnot. Food. Yeah. Then you cling tight it. Wow. Because there's no oil of us. They use butter. You know, I think they give you buttered bread sometimes. You some of that butter they put aside, and then you just grease it in, and then up it goes. Baba, in pain. But oh yeah, yeah, man. And then there's actually guys who actually pay you to put some of the stuff in. Did you know they make it in this in the shape of a sausage? Understand? Like I'm tuning you facts. I'm tuning you facts, dog. Like, you know, these buttons, you know, these buttons, yeah, I put it in the same scenario, and then yeah, man. In there in Pincham, it's a different scenario. Because money is not as frequent in prison as it is outside. Cigarettes become a form of commodity or a form of trade or a form. They work in the same way cash does, but in form of cigarettes. Everything in prison is being labeled according to cigarettes. For instance, you want a new sheet, you have to buy it in cigarettes.
Wow.
Those people don't supply with a sheet. They don't supply you see yourself through. And then there are people in prison who phone their people from outside world to send them like blankies, but only, you know, single size, you know, like single size duvets, single size beds, and single size sheets are allowed from people outside. So there's people who do that, send them in for reselling, but mostly it's not being resold for money, because money is a scarce resource, which the police they come and raid, and then when they find it, they keep for themselves. You understand? So you want anything in there, you just buy it with cigarettes. You want a sheet, they charge you in cigarettes. To say, give us 80 cigarettes, we'll give you a sheet. Yeah, you understand? Everything sold in cigarettes, even those buttons you smoke, cigarettes worth 50 cigarettes you get. You want weed, you must give cigarettes in turn. So cigarettes are like a currency in prison.
Wow.
Yeah, I understand. In the same way that money works. If you have cigarettes, you're king. The more cigarettes you have, the wealthier you are in prison. You understand? Because it's you understand? Because looking at it, most offenders are smokers, cigarette smokers. You understand? So almost 90, let's say 90% of people who are detained smoke. And you know how smokers are, especially when cooped up. The only thing, there's a constant, it's a constant.
That's the relief. Like,
yeah, cigarettes, I don't know. They're like a hobby. They're like, I don't know. They're like a comfort. They're like a mechanism, coping mechanism. They are everything. You understand? Cigarettes in prison are, I don't know, it's like gold. You understand? Yeah.
So like, they smuggle them in, like, just the way you told me. Like, they wrap it, like, that's how they get them in the prison, or like, do they sell them even?
What, the cigarettes?
Yeah.
Okay, in terms of cigarettes, they have a limit. They limit you in how much you can carry. You understand? So, the being a detainee, knowing how the situation is, that's how the trade begins. You create your own high amount of cigarettes by trade. If you know how to trade, you understand? Yeah, that's what's up.
No.
For instance, a warden has allowed you only for let's say 40 cigarettes to limit. You understand? Where now with that 40, you can increase it to about 300. You understand?
Wow.
By just trading things. Yeah, buying, maybe I'm going to there's different sections. Let's say I bought cheaper things. Some people, you know, sometimes people are desperate, they sell things cheaper. You buy maybe something cheaper, take it to another section, sell it for higher cigarettes. You understand? It's a form of trade, a form of bartering. Yeah, that's what's up.
That's very interesting. Wow.
Yeah.
So
even some dudes' buttocks are bought cigarettes. I'm telling a dog. Dog. I'm telling you, dog. Hence I say a dog eats a dog. There, dog. Yeah. But most victims are those, you know, these young.
Like when you were young,
16, 17, 18. Don't do crime knowing who's on 16, 17. You are a juvenile. Baba. There are vouchers out there. It's people who are doing what? 9 lives in 90 years. Do you think that person has a hope of ever seeing the outside world again? When you come in, it's like, reminds me of Usbongi, baby. You know, that person is condemned. That person knows what I'm dying in this place. I'm not going any outlet. You understand? So he has no hope of ever seeing a feminine counterpart in his life again. Hence, that is why there's things like, you know. And then there's people who actually give themselves. It's not like every person who has a sexual intercourse with another prisoner is actually victimized. Some actually give themselves in.
Oh yeah.
Like Abanye give themselves in out of desperation. You understand? Because there's no one to visit him. He doesn't know how to hustle or do things about. You understand? And then, because mostly these guys who are doing hefty sentences are actually makuzus of the nombol. You understand? Of the gangster numbers. You understand? So they possess power. And they possess the most things. You understand? Because they've been known and they know their way around the place. You understand? It's like they own the place. You understand? And there's something called tax. You know, like inmate tax, whereby the makus of every cell, you understand, would. You understand? Let's say you just came in from visit. Oh, your people brought biscuits, blah blah blah. That person has to have like at least 40% of your everything. You understand? So imagine if there's about 20 different people being visited in one Saturday in each cell. What do you think that makus will be having by the end of the day? You understand? So they own, they possess, and that equals power. And then you find people down and out who don't have nothing. You understand? They start prostituting themselves, in a sense, for a piece of the pie. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Deep stuff.
Yeah,
man.
I think we'll definitely. I think there's more to that. Like we have to hear more.
We'll still indulge in that.
We will.
So much. There's so much of experience there. It's just a touch what I've given you. Yeah.
Yeah. No. So yeah, obviously we were doing that song 2 weeks back.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You ever fair too? So that we have to try and diversify our spheres and our talents on it. Shooty sending message in diverse, because there are diverse ways of communicating with mass people, you understand? Music is a form, you understand? And they say that music is candy to the soul, you understand? It touches on, everyone has, like globally, everyone has a way or another connected, or a way that music touches them or moves them in a sense, or a connection to music. You understand? Music has a funny way of invoking even emotions in people. You understand? That is why it is being used in showbiz a lot. For instance, in movies where they use Mozart, the different scenes, you understand? Where in sad parts they use the violin. And then you start to connect, to the emotional side of the story. You understand? So music has a very beautiful yet mysterious way of connecting to Abantu. You understand? In diverse ways. You understand? So when Ukotso had told me, we'll do, I was up for it. And then we were sitting back there, and then Usister started singing Ingoma Lega Chup Chup, you understand? And it sounded so lovely, especially when it comes from a woman. Women have a very funny way of, especially, you understand? So it touched me on the basis of Minavela, I'm a believer of God, you understand? So I felt a need to express myself orally to the track. You understand? So you'll be the judge of that. But Mina, I just wanted to embody God through the track. You understand? Yeah, but it's got that vibey, piano-ish feel. You understand? But at the same time, not forgetting the mandate of our Creator, giving thanks to Him for every breath, for our livelihood. You understand? Yeah, just for being here and being present and being, you understand? We have to be appreciative. That is why Bonga, and that is why I did what I did in studio. We are Bonga. You hear?
Man. Actually, that sounds good. The producer has to take that. We are Bonga.
Yeah.
Trying to make it play throughout the song.
We are tall dog. Yeah. Because you know why? I'm grateful to His grace, Bafit. for everything he has done for me in life, regardless of circumstances, because the wicked enemy will always try and be a stumbling block to what God has given you. You understand? Because he knew from this beginning that this boy possessed something that is very powerful, and to him, it's either a threat or it irritates the wicked deceiver. So that is why there's so many things have happened to me. You understand? You remember I told you my father was shot dead.
Oh, serious? No.
Yeah, my father. My father was a taxi owner. Then they shot him dead, 9 bullets in Kroger, etc.
I see.
Yeah,
I actually saw that on the interview we're doing with that.
Oh, Kolego, yeah. Shout out to him. Yeah. So
yeah, nah.
Man,
I think that's more than enough. You know,
okay,
I think that'll cut it for this episode, and you know, thank you very much for tuning in.
So that my boy, yeah, my father. So yeah. I deserve a warm round of applause.
No.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm afraid to, and there's lots in store because God did not create this huge head for nothing. This head of mine, Bafana, is like a stack of laptops this high, Bafana. All the input, you understand? And as time prevails and progresses, I'm still going to open the Grand Canyon and unleash what lies within the cerebral and just share orally to the masses. So this is the B.O.N.G.A. Do not forget to like, to subscribe, to even comment. You understand? To hit the notifications bell. You understand? Because we're doing this for you. You understand that? So this is the B.O.N.G.A. So, Bafwetu Siyabonga, we love you lots, you understand? So, keep being in touch, you'll be informed. Yeah. Mass Embrace with the B.O.N.G.A. is an authorized podcast, T's and C's apply. Those T's and C's. T's and C's. Terms and conditions. Like, subscribe. Yeah, those are the T's and C's. B.O.N.G.A. Yeah. Yeah, man. Okay. All right. B.O.N.G.A.
The Mass Embrace.
Oh, yeah. The Mass Embrace with the B.O.N.G.A. is an authorized podcast. On YouTube, T's and C's apply. I know. Bafwetu, Siyangqanywa, B.O.N.G.A. signing out.
Now we signing out, and every week, make sure you follow, subscribe, like, and then Bonga's hashtag is at Bonga_ the Mass Embrace everywhere.
At Bonga
_ the Mass Embrace everywhere.
At Bonga
Type that, you'll find
_ Mass Embrace everywhere.
Signing out,
Going down to the barbershop, you understand? Like to breathe life into our heads, you understand? Yeah, Bafwetu. And as we've just mentioned, you like, you subscribe, you understand? Because we believe in contributing to a good cause, you understand, Bafwetu? So your contribution would be highly appreciated, Bafwetu, you understand? From yours truly, the B.O.N.G.A., you understand? So shout out here.
No. Shout out and subscribe, follow everywhere on all social media platforms. The handle is Bonga _ the Mass Embrace.
Yeah, it's the Mass Embrace with the B.O.N.G.A.
We boy.
Siyabangena.
Siyaba entire.
Yes.
Sure, John. Next time.
That's what's up. Masawa. Yes. Siyabangena, Bobby Brown.
Bobby Red.
Bobby Jeans. I'm in room.
Hona le outing ba bitsa ka Uche da. Uche o plan ka mtshepa vele ke ena vele
Okay.
Yeah, like he cut a lot of famous people actually. Yeah.
Wow.
I think Bozo, Lalibo.
Okay.
Libo Bonga sex or
Okay.
Libo Katada. Libo little touchline la Katada.
Okay.
So you know he's good. Like if you shop in there, Baban to him, good legend to tell. What celebrities have you cut? Like I know you've cut Touchline, right?
I know you've cut
Touchline gave I gotta clip me on this cloud. Yeah, Mr. Uche. I know you've cut Lance as well. Eh? I know you've cut.
Where was I yesterday night?
Oh, sorry. Oh, one was here. Oh, at night.
Yesterday night.
Did he have a gig? Is he going somewhere? Was he going to perform somewhere? Oh, I see. Bonga isha saxophone now take on that no snow.
Oh.
B.O.N.G.A.
Because I say back in UJ, in the days of UJ.
Oh yeah. Oh, Bonga mega kezala. Oh, Bonga ki.
Almost on a regular basis.
Yeah, ngoba ngiyazi vele bekadlula njalo bekahlala vele la sibuya khona.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Now that's Uche right there. You know, like Uche, we've been with Uche for like 3 years, right?
Yeah.
Is it 4 years?
About 4 years now.
4 years, yeah. I know with Bonga you've been like maybe 7.
Yeah, even this was sitting down.
Even Bob,
Yeah, man, he's been carrying me my head for like 4 years now.
4 years,
Yeah.
No, Uche.
I'm still counting, you know.
No, Uche's our power. Always faithful to Uche. Uche kills it. Uche. Where you born? Yeah, you know Mr. Uche. And then what is the name of this barber shop?
Beauty Cave.
Oh, Beauty Cave.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah, nah. You all heard? Come to Beauty Cave in Auckland Park. Yeah, Melville. Yeah. Number 1, you know. One is on the deck, on the chair, on the seat.
That's number. But I don't got none.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Oh, Emma. Oh, I see. Oh, I didn't see. Yeah, I remember I saw these things. That's dope. That's dope. Mr. Uche.
Wanna, eh? Alright, bro. What's up, my big brother? What are you listening to here?
Janko. You recognize. You better recognize. What else? Man.
Looking fresh, yo.
Yeah.
Look like
Yeah.